Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to be covering the main central qualities of each of the chakras. Now I'm not telling you anything new here really. The qualities of the chakras are our human qualities and it's all things we'll be familiar with. But what I hope to communicate is how when we meditate we connect to the most positive qualities that we have. Let's get started. Firstly, we have the Muladhara Chakra. It's at the base of our spine and it supports our whole subtle system. It has the qualities of innocence and wisdom. And innocence really is a form of wisdom about how to keep things simple so we can see things clearly and enjoy life more. We find that when we meditate, we automatically become more innocent, that this process of learning to let go of your thoughts is also a process of uncomplicating our mind. And as our mind becomes less complicated, we automatically connect to that simplicity and joy and clarity of innocence. Then we have the Swadhisthana Chakra at the level of our hips. It has to do with creativity and spontaneity. And creativity is a very spontaneous thing. It's often those light bulb moments where things just seem to click into place and our creative projects take form. It's often as if we don't really understand where the creativity comes from. It just seems to come out of the air. And when we meditate, we feel like we become more creative. It's as if as we think less, there's just more room in our awareness for the creativity to come to us. Then we have the Nabhi Chakra at the level of our belly button. It has to do with peace and satisfaction. And unlike in economics, where satisfaction is about trying to satiate our unlimited material desires, in yoga and in a lot of other spiritual practices, satisfaction is about being free of our material desires. And that's the kind of satisfaction we can get from meditating. Because simply by letting go of our thoughts, thinking less, we seem to desire things less. And we can start to realize how everything we really need is within us. Then we have the void, covering the whole stomach region. It has the quality of self-mastery. This is the quality where we learn to let go of thoughts and emotions that just take us out of balance and stress us out. As we meditate, we seem to automatically develop this quality because as we enjoy that state, we just want to let go of the things that take us out of that state of balance. Then we have the heart chakra on the sternum bone, and it expresses love and security. Also, on the left aspect of this chakra, we have our spirit. And our spirit is our greatest source of security. Doesn't matter what other kind of security you might think of, money, power, health, charisma, none of it can compare to self-security, to just knowing the greatness and beauty of yourself. And that's the kind of security we get from meditating. As we think less, we become more aware of our spirit. And as we connect with our spirit, we automatically become more self-secure. But we also become more loving and joyful because those are the qualities of our spirit. It just wants to express love and joy. And then we have our Vishuddhi Chakra at the base of the throat. It has to do with detachment and collectivity. And we have to detach if we're going to meditate. If we're attached to everything going on around us, you'll never let go of your thoughts. And you also can get stuck in a cycle of happiness and unhappiness as things go between being how you want them to be and not being how you want them to be. You really need to be able to watch life as if it's a play on a stage. But detachment doesn't mean we don't care about other people. We should actually have the opposite. We should actually form more meaningful relationships with other people. I like to describe it as letting go of the small stuff. That when we detach, we let go of all the silly material things in life that can affect our relationships, and only the meaningful part of that relationship remains in our attention. Then we have the Agnya Chakra, at the level of the brain. This is where all the thoughts are happening. From overusing our left channel of emotions, we develop our conditioning and thoughts of the past, and overusing our right channel of action, we develop our ego and think more of the future. The ego and conditioning are often described as two balloons that just get bigger and bigger in our head and make this chakra more and more constricted. But the best way of overcoming both of these institutions is with forgiveness. And don't think you forgive for anyone else but yourself. Sure, when you're doing it, you might feel like you're letting some bugger off the hook, but you're really just letting yourself off the hook, so you can be free from hatred and anger, so you can have peace in your life. It's really a much more selfish act than we often want to accept. Then we have the Sahasrara, sitting over our fontanelle area on top of our head. It has to do with forming a connection between ourselves and this all-pervading energy that surrounds us. Basically, yoga. But most importantly with this chakra is, like this all-pervading power, what's happening here is something that's completely beyond our mental understanding, completely beyond our minds. So there's not much I can tell you about it or anyone else. All I can say is that as we think less, as we meditate, then the processes of this chakra can start to happen. But really all the chakras are a little bit like this. We only really learn about them from meditating. When we meditate, put our awareness on a chakra, our Kundalini can clear it and teach us about it. And that's a process we're going to explore in the next few videos. I'll see you then.